up. You're going to get tased, lady. All right, get on the ground. Whoa, look at that crash. Hey. Ow. 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 You didn't have to do this. I just wanted to talk to you. Okay. She's coming out of the car. Put it down, dude.
Here, code 4.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of Devin Plays LSPDFR, and today we will be doing something just a little bit different. Instead of playing as a police officer, we will be playing as a private security officer today. In keeping with my channel's theme, this is based on an Ohio security company. I have changed the name quite clearly to avoid any sort of issues that may arise from that. I don't think there would really be any, but that will limit some of the things that we can do. This vehicle does have a light bar. It is amber lights only. Private security officers cannot make an arrest in the state of Ohio unless they witness a felony or have reason to believe a felony is committed, or if there's a theft in their presence. So I do have the Security Plus pack downloaded. So we'll be doing calls from that, and there are a few other call-out packs that have some security-related things, so we'll be using that as well. A big shout-out to the to the author, I should say, of Security Plus. Really awesome idea there, and I'm really looking forward to doing this episode. I've spent a lot of time thinking about it, trying to figure out how I wanted to do this, and so just kind of decided to buckle down and do it and see how it comes out. There will be no traffic in this episode. As a private officer, we cannot conduct traffic stops unless we're on private property that we're contracted to secure, and I don't really have any areas in mind where we could possibly do that, so mostly we'll just be responding to calls. We will be taking calls in the Los Santos and the county area, so this could take us anywhere from downtown Los Santos to the outskirts of Blaine County. Alright, so all that being said, thanks for tuning in, and let's get out there and see what we can get into. Alright, obviously I wasn't kidding. We're on our first call for an intoxicated person, and when I said it was going to take us to the outskirts of Blaine County, I wasn't kidding. And we are on our way up to Paleto Bay. Got a call in regards to... I need to not drive like an idiot, I'm not a cop. In regards to a drunk individual outside a business we've been contracted with. So, not allowed to run tone or anything like that, don't have a siren, no special dispensation to break traffic laws any more than any other civilian does, so we're in for a tough time here, honestly, with this driving. We have to go back to being normal civilians again, which is going to be kind of difficult for us here. And you know what, there's no cops around, so let's just go around everybody. Obviously, I would not condone such behavior, but for the sake of the viewer, we will do that. Not even imagining many situations in which we're going to use our light bar, to be perfectly honest. But here we are on scene. We're up at the Ron station in Paleto Bay, just off US 1. And I think this is probably our guy right here. So we'll turn our scene lights on. Oops. Our scene lights, at least. Did not want to turn my blinker on, but hey, whatever. Hey, dude, what's going on, man? Press Y to talk to the subject. Why are you loitering? Have you had a drink today? Why are you bothering me for? I've done nothing wrong. Answer the question. Have you had a drink today? Of course not. Get out of my face already. As of right now, you are being detained. Okay, well, I'm not detaining him. So he is actually free to leave at any time he like. But as long as he's still standing here, we'll ask him some questions, man. So I'm asking you again, man. Have you been drinking? I had a beer or two. Okay. All right, man. What are you doing out here? Please mind your own effing business. All right, dude. Well, listen. That's fine and all, but you're on private property. We're not really trespassing, but ask him, do you have anything on you I need to know about? Touch me and find out. That sounds like consent, so we will go ahead and pat him down. Just for our safety, patting him down for officer safety here, just to make sure he doesn't have anything on us that's going to hurt us while we're dealing with him. So he's got a child's toy, train ticket to Blaine County, pair of panties. Alright, dude. So listen, if you're gonna be belligerent with me, I'm gonna issue you a trespass warning. And if he chooses to stay here, that's fine. He can walk off at any time he wants. In theory. Oops, I didn't get his name. Let me get his name actually. Sir, what's your name? Do you have your ID on you? Strong odor of alcohol from the breath.
Thank you.
Alright, this is Josh Souls, 99 of 81. So we can't actually check him for warrants because we're not police officers. So we're not actually able to do that. So instead, we will go ahead and write him a trespass warning. Let's see here. Misdemeanor violations, trespass warning. And that's actually going to be it. Alright, man, listen. I'm issuing a trespass warning. That means you cannot return to this property. If you do return to this property, or if you fail to leave after I issue this warning, you will be arrested. You can appeal this warning and all that good stuff by contacting the number on the back of the form. Here you go. You sign that for me. It's not an admission of guilt. Just let me know that you received the copy. And with that being said, you can go ahead and take off.
Consider this a warning.
Exactly.
Son of a bitch.
Sir, you're going the wrong way. Sir? Sir?
Stand by!
Stop. Why don't you come with me? I'm going to walk you off property, okay? You come right over here. I'll walk him to the edge of the property. Let him go. And if he goes back on the property, then we're going to get the police out here to deal with him. Now, this is going to present a problem, because technically I can't put him in handcuffs. Let's see here. Alright, sir. I need you to go ahead and leave now.
Stay out of trouble.
Don't go back on that property again.
Shit bird.
Okay, clearly he ain't listening, so we're going to go ahead and get the police out here.
Assistance
Here's the best
required
thing about
on
using Ultimate Backup to
Ocean
call them.
Highway.
They'll actually come in a short amount of time, as opposed to when you actually call the police as a security guard. I shouldn't have said that. That was mean.
Hold!
So here comes Polito Police. Actually, no. I know exactly how to do this. Hey, how you doing today? My name is Officer Devin with Meme Light Security. This gentleman has been trespassed off the property and is refusing to leave. I've walked him off the property. I've told him to leave once. I walked him off the property, and now he's come back for the second time. If you wouldn't mind getting him out of here for me.
You're going down for a long time, buddy.
Yeah, there you go. So what I'm going to do is, normally we wouldn't be doing any kind of police reports as a security officer, but we would be doing incident reports. So we will go ahead and actually do this. So the officer may have told us whether or not he had a warrant. So that's how I'm going to justify checking that. And we will go ahead and create his arrest report, so that way we can run court at the end of this. So he would be charged, well, I'll go ahead and fill his charges out. And we'll go ahead and charge him with probably just criminal trespassing, honestly. He wasn't disorderly with the police or anything, so it'll probably just be criminal trespassing. I think that'll be it. So we'll go ahead and get him charged and transported, and then we'll see where the rest of the night takes us. Alright, so we're headed out to the convenience store in Grapeseed, I believe. Client's calling in saying that there's a person refusing to leave and to pay for an item, so we're going to head out there and see if we can get that taken care of before the police have to get involved. So we should be on scene here very shortly. It looks like I was right. It is the Quickie Mart down here. So let's see here. Go ahead and pull over here. Let's turn our flashers on just so people see our car. That's all. Alright, let's see here. I assume this is the employee. She says, "Thanks for showing up. This person was attempting to leave without paying for an item, and they are now refusing to leave at all. Please escort them off the property or call police. This is a human rights violation. I can be wherever I want," says the suspect.
Oh, pardon me.
Sorry about that, ma'am. Alright, hey, listen, you really actually can't be wherever you want. You can't, I don't know where she's leaving, but okay. You can't just try to leave without paying for something, and then you can't just, say I get to be here when it's private property, dude. You got your You got your ID on you, buddy?
Crap!
Okay. I appreciate that, man. Thanks. Let's see here who we're dealing with here. He has an expired license. Marcus Antoine. Okay. Well, she said she wanted him removed off the property, so what we're going to do is we're going to issue him a trespass warning, which you're going to see. That's a real theme for what security officers do with people. Can't check them for records. Select violations. Misdemeanor violations. There we go. Trespass warning. Create a citation. Hey, man, do you want your ID back? Okay, well, listen. Hey, dude, you're trespassed off the property. If you come back here, you're going to go to jail. So don't come back here, okay? And then almost get run over by that cop. That's great. I guess he doesn't want his ID back. So we'll just go ahead and keep that. And he's off the property. No incident. Left on his own free will. He didn't have any reason to detain him. He wasn't committing a felony or a theft. He attempted a theft, but we didn't see it, so not a big deal. But we'll go ahead and let him go and see what else we can get into. All right, now we're headed into Sandy Shores for a person reportedly carrying a firearm. Maybe something we need police backup on as well. We are an armed security officer. I did forget to mention that, but I kind of thought it was implied. Only a handgun. We do have a shotgun on us, but I'm not using it. It's because you get it when you get in the car. So here we go. I think it's the gas station here. What the hell is this guy doing? Alright, we are going to take him at gunpoint because he has a weapon.
You scumbag!
Sir, put that down for me.
LSPD,
I need you to put that weapon down for me. Dispatcher, get me some more police out here.
Backup needed on Alhambra Drive.
Sir, put that down.
Let me see those hands!
Containment 515, did you go mobile? File and clear, please.
Let me see here if I can... I need him to put that down. I don't want to approach him with...
You motherfucking cocksucker!
He seems very agitated.
LSPD, get down on the ground!
He seems very agitated.
You scumbag!
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, I know. Can you guys cover me while we take this guy?
LSPD, hands up! You motherfucking cocksucker!
Okay. Let's see here. Let's move up on him a little bit. So I can't. He's not...
You scumbag!
We're not in a pursuit.
Hey.
Sir,
Let
put
me
it
see
down.
those hands.
It's why to talk to the suspect. This is probably not a lot of open carry. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm going to have to...
No.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. Shit. Alright. We better call for an ambulance. I'm real glad those cops were here to see that, though. That was definitely a, oops, it's code 3. It was definitely a good shoot. There you go. Ambulance EMS.
Ambulance. Assistance required on
He wasn't starting to
Alhambra
comply. He
Drive.
started walking towards the officers. When we flanked around him, he brought that weapon up. I don't know why that ambulance... I don't know why that ambulance has blue effect lights. I also don't know... Oh, okay, he does. I thought that officer didn't have arms for a second. See what happens to this guy. He's wearing body armor. He had a rifle.
Oh, man, this is ugly.
That was bad. That was all bad. I'm glad Sandy Shores police came out here to back us up like they did. I really wish that he would have said, I'm going to have to ask you to put that weapon down. He's still alive.
That was unbelievable.
See if we can get his name real quick
Hi.
before they take him. There we go. I think we got it.
Thank you.
Hey, we got it.
I'm on it.
Hunter Stafford. So we can assume that they're going to charge him with assault and brandishing. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll get back out there. Maybe we'll go out and do some business checks next and see if we can find anything going on. So I figured while we were in Sandy Shores, we could come out here and check out the motel and see if we can get any trespassers out of here. Oops, pretend like that didn't happen. And there is definitely some people up there. Let's go ahead and go up there and have a talk with them. No, I can't spare any money, but I can, we can have a conversation. Let's go ahead and get our flashlight out, too. see here. Looks like there's him. Oh, and he's got friends too. Hey, what are you guys doing up here, man? Y'all can't be here.
Stand by!
Got your ID with you? You see here. See, face looks pale. He's got an odor of narcotics about him as well. Let's see here then. Alright, man, listen, let's see here. Question him. Do you have anything on you I need to know about, bud? Touch me and find out. That sounds like consent. Let's go ahead and pat him down. It's gonna look kind of weird with the flashlight, but whatever. Some of the bad thing about working security is you get out here by yourself sometimes. Several forged vehicle inspection stickers. We'd call police for that, I suppose. Let's see here. What about you guys?
Hold!
What about you, man?
Stand by!
Let's see here. Hey, man, why don't you, dude, why don't you come in the room with me so I can keep an eye on all three of you at once, okay? Let's see here. I'm gonna release him right here. Step back out here. Get my flashlight back up, maybe. There we go. No, guess not. What about you, man? You got anything on you I need to know about? Yeah, there we go. I'm not answering. Okay, well, can I pat you down? Okay. Alright, dude. Shotgun shells, pistol rounds, a SIG P250. Phone number for stretch, describe people on a pocket knife. You got a permit for that gun? Let me see here. I didn't. Well, let's find out.
Hi.
Do you have a permit for that weapon, sir? Let's see here. Take that gun off him, though. It does not appear that he does. So.
I'll knock you back with...
Whoa, why are we about to fight? We don't actually have a, we actually probably wouldn't have a taser. So... Sir, stop. Stop.
LSPD, get down on the ground! See, fucker!
Oh, I wish I had a light on my gun. Rookie mistake. Oh, they're all trying to leave. We can't... We can actually arrest him since he's committing a felony.
You're under arrest!
That guy, if they want to walk off, they can. He didn't have a... He had some stuff on him, but not a felony. So let's go ahead and head out here real quick. Shoot, it's... Where'd that last guy go? It's too dark to see anything. Not having a light on my gun, man. That's a rookie mistake right there. Let's go and get down here to the car where it's light. We got this guy at least. Sometimes people walk off from you. That's how it goes, you know? Nothing you can really do about it. You're very limited in what you can and can't do. But we got this guy. So he decided he had a, he had a weapon on him. We can definitely keep him. We'll keep him as a pet for a little bit. There we go. Let's put the spotlight right in his face. So I'll just back up, turn the takedowns on, turn the spotlight off. There we go. Let's get the police out here.
Backup required on Panorama
So we took the
Drive.
weapon off of him. Wait for the police to get out here, and then they can take him. And then we'll search. We're going to search the area for the other ones as soon as we get rid of him. Here comes police. Such awesome response times. What the hell? I just drove right into the wall. That's amazing. Hey, how you doing, man? I'm Officer Devin with Meme Light Security. I was doing a business check out here, checking for trespassers, and I found this guy. I'm going to criminally trespass him off the property, but when I patted him down, he did have a firearm on him. I don't know if there's a no carry sign here or not, but actually, you know what? We actually wouldn't know that he doesn't have a concealed carry permit outside of asking him, so we'll have to say that. He doesn't seem to have a concealed carry permit, so do you want to take him for let me do this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we will go ahead and write him for his CCW violation, which is what they would do, and then we're going to go search for the other two around here. We'll be right back. Well, I had every intention of searching the rest of the hotel for the guys that ran off from us, but we actually got a more important call for it. We're going to go this way so we're not behind that cop. for a silent alarm trigger down here at the other end of Sandy Shores and across the railroad tracks. I'm not sure what's out there that might have a silent alarm, but going a little too fast. Hope no cop sees us. Remember, we're not allowed to do that. Let's see here. Stop. Cross. I don't know what could be out here that has a silent alarm except for maybe someone's house, which alarm response is one of the main things that security will actually do. Yeah, it looks like it's someone's house. Let's see here.
Attention all units. Officers arrived on scene.
Okay, let's see here. Got the spotlight on too. Not seeing anything around here, around the side there. Let's see the spotlight over there. Got our takedowns on too. Head out this way and see if we can find the cause for this alarm. Oh, let's get our flashlight out, of course. Someone in that car right there. So we can make contact with them because we have we have a reason to be on this. Oh no. Okay. Who's this guy? Who the hell are you? Come here. Stop. Let's get our weapon out. What's he got in his hand? Stop.
Let me see those hands!
Okay, we can't actually chase him. Usually speaking, you wouldn't actually initiate a foot pursuit, but in this case, we will. Let's get some other police involved here as well. Dispatch, we got one running. One took off in a car on us. The other one's headed westbound near Marina Avenue, Marina Drive. I don't know if he's armed or not. We're chasing him. Dude, stop. You're gonna...
LSPD!
Let's see if I get up there and tackle him, actually. No, don't get your flashlight out, please. Can't use a taser. Wouldn't actually be carrying a taser, so... Let's see if we can tackle him. Or let the cop tase him. Maybe the cop will tase him.
LSPD! Hands up!
Come on, get him. Get him.
Let me see those hands!
Got him. I think we just hit him with our flashlight. And the cops tased him.
Not so fast!
Come on, get your light up, dude. There we go. If you want to make the arrest, officer.
You have the right to shut the hell up!
Attention all units. We've got a suspect placed under arrest.
All right, we got one here. Go ahead and grab him. And then our cruiser's actually closer. So what I'm going to do is walk him back up here. And it looks like the other one got away from the officers. We had our dispatch call it in. They gave him the information as best they could. And looks like the other people got away. So I'm going to walk him back up to our car and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. We've got this one in custody here. I called for another sheriff's unit to come out. And it looks like we got a Sandy Shores officer instead. But I didn't want to make our guy. I don't know if this guy would actually. This is the guy who helped us catch him. I don't know if he'd walk him back to his car or not. So they're gonna pat him down, and if they'll be so kind, they'll tell us what he had on him. Looks like he's got nothing of interest on him though. He does have a concealed carry permit. Montel Williams. Well, we will go ahead and charge him. Or they will go ahead and charge him for this crime. Looks like it's going to be resisting arrest and quite possibly either trespassing or burglary. We'll go with the burglary charge and see what happens with it. So we'll go ahead and get him charged, and then we will get him taken out of here. And I think that's going to about do it for our shift. But I'll check on the time and see if we've got time for any more, or if that's going to do it, and we'll be back. So it's really kept us in the Sandy Shores area tonight, but now we've got a report of a trespasser. Looks like they might be up here near the old train tunnel. So we're going to head down there and see what's going on with that. So it really has kept us out in the country tonight, hasn't it? Let's see here. Looks like they might. Yeah, I see him up there. Let's go ahead and pull over here then. Turn our lights on again. When do we ever really get to use our lights? Did we ever really get to use our flashlight? Hey! Hey, dude, come here. Come here and talk to me, man. This dude looks like he's tweaking. Hey, what are you doing out here, man? This is a restricted area. Go away, stupid pig. Go find real crime. Do you have any ID on you? Put your light on it, man. Hey, dude, I'm talking to you. Come here.
Hi.
You got any ID on you?
Going.
Well, it's going pretty good if you show me your ID.
Thank you.
Alright, so what do we got here? We've got Edwin Drag. Alright, Edwin, listen, you need to go ahead and leave here. You can't be up here. So we'll go ahead and, come on, man, let's walk down to the road.
By.
Come on, man, let's walk down to the road. See what it does. Okay, it just puts the lights away. Very good. And when we get down here, we'll ask him if he's got anything on us, or on him we want to know about, since officer safety thing. Let's see here. So what are you doing out here, man? I was just waiting for a friend. You were waiting for a friend walking through a train tunnel? Are you aware that you're trespassing? No, I'm sure this is public land. Well, I'm sure that it's not. So you're going to need to leave, but before you do you have anything on you I need to know about? I'm not answering. Okay, can I pat you down? I'll mess you up if you try. Are you threatening me? Alright, man. Well, look. I'm going to go ahead and pat you down for my safety. So, if you're going to fight me, let's do it. But it's for my safety, so go ahead and turn and put your hands up. Yeah, talking that big talk, but he ain't fighting. Look at him. He's lucky we got him off those tracks. Look at that. A flashlight, multiple bags of cannabis. Yeah. Multiple bags of cannabis. Now, the police might want something to do with him then. We can articulate that as intent to distribute.
You're under arrest.
So we will detain him. I did not say you're under arrest. He is being detained. And we will ask our dispatch to get another officer out here for us.
Assistance needed.
It's
And
going to be yet
Sandy
another
Shores.
Sandy Shores office. Officer, I should say. I don't think they're going to come. They don't like us anymore. So now we'll stand here and wait to see if they actually come. Let's try again.
Assistance needed in Sandy Shores.
We'll call that the second call we made.
We're in the area. I can assist if things get out of hand. Just let me know what I can do.
Looks like maybe they're coming this time. There we go. They came this time. How great. They just... What the... Really? Hit my cruiser? Alright. Hi again. It's, I caught this guy walking on the railroad tracks. We got a call of a trespasser, saying that, from the railroad company, saying there was someone up on the tracks, and when I stopped him, I found, there's some cannabis, several individual bags of cannabis in his pocket. If you want to pat him down and see for yourself. See, there you go. So, if you guys want to go ahead and place him under arrest and take him, we'll go ahead and file out the charges for him, and then that is going to be the end of our shift there. I hope you guys enjoyed this special, kind of different episode, trying to do something from a little bit different perspective, and I'll get him charged, and we'll hold court and see what happens to the people we dealt with today. Right back. All right, so we're back, and we're going to go ahead and hold court for the people that we dealt with today, but I wanted to go ahead and turn on the light bar to let you guys see the lights that you never get to use. Does have a really neat lighting package on it. It's just there's so few circumstances under which security's really going to use their light bars that we didn't get an opportunity to today, so that's alright. But let's go ahead and do the court thing. We've got 4 today. We've got more today playing as a security officer than we do sometimes playing as a police officer. It's kind of humorous. Josh Souls is our first guy. We charged him with criminal trespassing. That was our guy who he refused to leave from the gas station up there in Paleto Bay. We're going to assume he was asked to leave by the patron. They called us in to let us know he was intoxicated, and he was trespassing. He refused to leave when we told him to leave. He could have just left, everything would have been fine, but he walked back on the property twice, at which point we contacted Paleto Bay Police, and they came out and arrested him and charged him with criminal trespassing. Probably could have also charged him with public intoxication, but maybe that officer didn't feel that that was a warranted charge. So he was found guilty and sentenced to 8 months in jail, which will probably be a suspended sentence. Next we had Charlie Starr, who was that was the guy we dealt with out at the hotel, who was carrying a concealed weapon. He had that SIG on him, and so we contacted. We actually did take him into custody for our ability to arrest for someone committing a felony, and the police came out. The police came out and did actually deal with him and took him into custody for us. So he is sentenced to 4 years and 10 months. Next we had Motel Williams. That was the guy who we dealt with at the silent alarm. He was running away. I did actually walk his trail and found a piece of evidence he dropped. He was carrying some underwear that he presumably stole from the house. So we did go ahead and charge him with burglary as well as resisting arrest for running. Now, he did have an accomplice who got away. We did call the police. We tried to get him onto the pursuit, but obviously we can't initiate a vehicle pursuit, and they weren't able to make contact with him, so we do have one outstanding from that. But given that we found him in the area, that he had property from inside the house, I think a burglary charge is appropriate. 4 years and 1 month for him. I think the CCW guy got more time than the burglary suspect. But anyway, and then Edvin Drag was our last guy who had those individual baggies of marijuana on. We caught him walking near the train tunnel, which would be criminal trespassing since it is private property, and I assume that it's probably posted. And if not, railroads are, I believe, federal property actually. Which actually is enforced under an entire different circumstance, but that's not the point. So anyway, we patted him down for our safety and found those individual bags of marijuana, so we charged him with intent to distribute as well as criminal trespassing. And he received 3 years and 8 months in prison. So, alright, thanks everybody for watching this episode of Devin Plays LSPDFR with Meme Light Security. If this was popular, I'll do some more. Let me know. Leave me a like, maybe a comment down there in YouTube. Hit us up on Facebook, hit me up on Discord or Steam, whatever. Just let me know if you liked it. I can do more of these, it's not a problem. I can stick with doing the just the regular police things. I just wanted to get out and do something a little bit different. And I think that's really going to about do it for this episode, guys. So thanks a lot for watching, and as always, stay safe out there.